We all live longer, healthier lives if we are involved in our communities and involved actively with others.
Got clutter piling up? FM Junket in Carson, Iowa is your hometown cleanup crew. Fast hauling, fair prices, and now easy dumpster rentals for DIY cleanouts. Your single items to full-on messes, FM Junket gets it done. Call today and breathe a little easier. Prom season is coming fast, and Inspire Couture in Glenwood has the dress that feels like you. From sleek and modern to bold and unforgettable, every gown is handpicked to help you shine. Find your perfect fit, feel confident, and make prom night one to remember. Only at Inspire Couture. In Mills County and beyond, home is about people. And Ruby Realty is proud to be part of this community, whether it's residential, commercial, or auction services. Their team brings local knowledge and genuine care to every step. Ruby Realty is rooted right here and serving neighbors just like you. Hi, welcome to Mills County Roots. I am here today in the home of Sheri Bowen. Good morning, Sheri.
Good morning.
Thank you for opening your home for this interview, and thank you for seeing me today.
Well, I'm so excited you're here.
Well,
Can't wait to tell you about my program.
Oh, I'm excited too. Before we get into your program, though, let's talk a little bit about you. Let's talk about your connection, your roots in Mills County. And are you originally from here?
I am.
Okay.
I am born and raised in Malvern. My maiden name is Odell, and my dad was the mailman in Malvern, and my mom worked at the school. My grandparents are here for years, so grew up here, and then I married a farmer, so you don't get to go very far
Are you the quintessential farmer's wife?
Well, probably not. I don't know. Probably not.
All right.
Yeah.
No, you're a go-getter, and you're out doing a lot of things, very involved in the community. So you graduated?
I did.
Malvern?
I graduated here. I worked for Mills County Public Health at a very young age. I was really lucky to get that position. I started as their billing clerk in 1979.
Okay.
I'm aging myself a little bit here.
That's okay. That's a crown of glory, as
I
they say,
think so.
right?
I
right.
think
We can't berate ourselves for aging.
Yeah,
right?
we just
can't do
run
that.
with it.
We
I think
just
I've
run
earned
with
it all. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and that turned into a career that I had not really planned on. I retired in 2020 as the administrator at Mills County Public Health and really enjoyed my tenure there. It was great to work with people and to try to help the community that I live in. So that was wonderful.
Yes, and that is wonderful. And your heart of service obviously shines through. You're a very giving, loving human. So I'm excited to get to know that about you. We haven't had much of a chance to sit down and visit on a personal level. We've run into each other at different things from time to time, and just kind of knew who each other were. So I really feel honored for you to open your home today and let me come in. I love your history with Mills County. I love that you have really worked on helping support and build the foundation of the people, because your business is a people business, right?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I started with Volunteer Iowa in August. I don't retire well. I found I didn't. I have grandchildren and family here in this area, but I really like the interaction with people. So I started with Volunteer Iowa, which is under that umbrella of the Department of Health and Human Services in the state of Iowa. And their purpose is to increase and improve volunteer opportunities for Iowans to become involved in their community.
Okay.
I work for a section called the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, which is an AmeriCorps senior funded project.
Okay.
So we work with volunteers age 55 or better to try to.
I love that.
I
55 or
know.
better.
That's what I am.
Right.
I get to be better, at least,
Right.
yes.
Exactly.
And what I do is I work to develop new opportunities for volunteerism in our communities. And I'm so delighted to work here in Mills County. I work with Mills, Montgomery, Fremont, and Page. And I am just having a ball out there.
Oh, you have a lot of territory that you cover.
I know, and you think you know a community, you think you do, and I feel like I know Mills County pretty well, but I am definitely learning more every day about what happens here and
I am
the
too.
hearts of people here.
Yes, I am too, and I'm loving it. And loving having the opportunity to tell people stories. I just love it. So, with Volunteer Iowa, you've kind of outlined what the mission of Volunteer Iowa is here, but let's talk about what some opportunities might be for people who would be interested in volunteering.
Wonderful. Um, I have gone out to recruit several sites, and we're adding more all the time. So the goal would be that if someone wants to volunteer, I get to hand you a menu.
Ah,
A menu that says, do you like music? Do you like art? Do you like children? Do you like the library? Do you like museums? And I can hand you this choice of things that you can pick from with the hope of finding just the right niche for you. Because if it's fulfilling and it feels valuable and it fills up your bucket, then you'll keep coming.
right.
So right now in Mills County, we have several opportunities. The Malvern Library has several places. They need help with their children's reading time. They're purging books. They have a community garden. You could help. Yeah.
I haven't seen the community garden. That's of interest to me.
It's behind the building.
Okay,
It's kind of dormant right now, but they're getting ready to plant some seeds in a week
Oh,
or
I'm
two.
excited.
I know. So the library is a great spot. We just added the Lakin Child Development Center.
Yes.
And that is beautiful.
And they're taking volunteers there
They
as well.
are. We don't need baby
Wonderful.
rockers yet.
Okay,
I'm going to be first for that job. But they're looking for help in their toddler rooms just to play with kiddos.
Oh.
And they need a lunch lady. So if somebody's, or a lunch guy, not a lunch
Are
person.
they looking for a volunteer or is that a paid position they're looking for?
These are just volunteer slots. Yeah,
Okay.
they're just volunteer slots. The nice part about that is you can just pick your day and time. Whatever works for you, you can go.
Wow.
We have the Glenwood Museum, the historical museum there, which is just a dynamic place.
Truly, truly is. I'm just amazed at the number of artifacts from the area that have been donated to that museum and the displays that have been set up. And this is a good time to say that Lauren Culp has just been amazing in what she's been able to accomplish. And just that since last May, right? April or May. And she has just accomplished so much organization and curation there. So
They have a board that is really dynamic, and Lauren has just been a wonderful asset for them. That spot, if you like to quilt, you could shine in their quilt exhibit. You could go and do it your way. You could enjoy some time there if you like farm equipment. There's just all sorts of things to do there. Set up displays.
let's talk about that quilting for a minute and the farm equipment. Because what they have there is very nostalgic and it is there's some craft there that could be lost from generation to generation, and I think that it's such an amazing craft because that quilting tells a story, right? When they put a quilt together, it's either fabrics through their lives or, I mean, and I'm speaking of years ago when people would get together and quilt. Now there's other quilting purposes, quilting bees, and there is quilts of valor that certain quilting guilds have gotten together to make these quilts for veterans. But the art of making a quilt and the art of preserving history, whether it's very personal or whether it's collective, is such a fabulous art, and it was in its time a social gathering. it was a time for ladies to be social with one another as they're quilting, and man, if we could find a way to introduce this more deeply to the younger generations, what an amazing thing. And I know that our area 4-H groups have some quilting opportunities in those and stuff, but anybody who really loves that art and that craft, that I would think they would just really excel well as a volunteer, especially inviting younger generations and teaching that, because I think we have a tendency to get so busy that we have gone away from those sort of textile crafts, and it's very it's a connection to roots. It's a connection to emotion. It's a connection to one another.
I have some very valuable quilts, not valuable in money, but valuable in my heart. My husband's grandmother was a quilter, and I have her wedding ring quilt, which is just such a gift. Those quilts go together with such love and dreams and heart. So yeah, it's quite a dynamic process. Liz Baldwin here in town, there's a group that meets at the library, both here at the Malvern Library and at the Glenwood Library, that really promotes quilting. I was excited to walk in and talk with those lovely ladies. So anybody who has a special niche, loves artifacts. Maybe you like to take pictures. Maybe you like to interview people. Maybe you like to put up Christmas decorations or Valentine's decorations. The museum is just such an eclectic group of things to do there. So that's a real fun place to volunteer.
Hopefully you have a place for the people who just want to maybe go in and clean the windows.
Yep.
Clean the floor, just
Absolutely,
just to give of themselves just a little bit, and that is those are such valuable volunteers to an organization. Got clutter piling up? FM Junket in Carson, Iowa is your hometown cleanup crew. Fast hauling, fair prices, and now easy dumpster rentals for DIY cleanouts. Your single items to full-on messes, FM Junket gets it done. Call today and breathe a little easier. Prom season is coming fast, and Inspire Couture in Glenwood has the dress that feels like you. From sleek and modern to bold and unforgettable, every gown is handpicked to help you shine. Find your perfect fit, feel confident, and make prom night one to remember. Only at Inspire Couture. In Mills County and beyond, home is about people. And Ruby Realty is proud to be part of this community, whether it's residential, commercial, or auction services. Their team brings local knowledge and genuine care to every step. Ruby Realty is rooted right here and serving neighbors just like you.
I think that the nice part about that museum is that there's probably 50 jobs there. You can make your own. So you can really make your own and figure out what hours work best for you. So that one's exciting.
Yeah.
I just signed on the the ministerial pantry that is at the United Methodist Church. So we'll be looking for volunteers for them. They have a Thursday afternoon or Thursday pantry opportunity, so folks could help with the pantry.
Now, what do they do? Organize different, do they take in the food?
They do. They collect food. They look for ways to purchase it. The churches donate money and raise money through Soup and Song and some of the great projects that they have to fund that. And then it's volunteer run. So I'm just getting started with them. So I haven't even really added them to my menu yet, but they will be there soon.
Very nice.
Another great opportunity here in Mills County is the Southwest Iowa Technical Career Hub, SWITCH, which is over here at Hastings. They provide just a multitude of educational opportunities for the community and a multitude of volunteer positions to go with it. We've got a volunteer right now who is listening to children read. They have a couple of classes of kids over there, so she's just enjoying it. I got a call that said, "I'm smiling all the way to my job today, Sheri. I'm just can't wait to be read to. They're looking for help with grant writing. Maybe media is your thing. Maybe PR. They're looking for a walking monitor, someone to kind of open up the building and let the public come in and use the hallways to walk in during the winter months.
Oh, what a great idea.
So there are greeters for a one-time event. So those are just some local opportunities. And then we have the Alzheimer's Association, Easter Seals. They're always looking for people to present their information. CASA volunteers, court-appointed special advocates. There's just a whole lot of opportunities, and I hope to add a lot more. The Wilson in Red Oak is another one that our Mills County folks could help with.
Okay.
They're looking for front of the house and back of the house volunteers to, maybe you just want to take tickets on a performance night.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to teach a class. Maybe you want to bake cookies for a kid's performance. So there's all sorts of things to do there.
Or gather props.
Or make a costume.
Yeah.
Help with makeup. There's just maybe put up posters in your community. So there's just all sorts of ways to be interactive. We all live longer, healthier lives if we are involved in our communities and involved actively with others. And I know there's a million people out here in our community who are showing up every day and doing it, and we love you. We love you. But it is a great opportunity to find a spot, a niche that fits for you. And if you're somebody who hasn't really volunteered a lot and it makes you nervous and you're not sure, what could I do?
Right.
How do I fit? I have a lovely lady from Glenwood that we just signed up who is just looking to help find her purpose. She's looking to expand her ideas. Hasn't made her selection yet, but really interested in 2 or 3 of those exciting spots.
Good, yeah.
So,
and I like the idea of you working with people 55 or better because they have such a broad array of experience and bring so much to the volunteer positions, so much life experience, so many situational places that they've been in their lives, and they really have a lot to offer. I love that you're honoring us 55 or better people. So.
I know. It's so exciting because there's so much wisdom there.
Yes.
There's just so much wisdom in a whole lot of ways. And it's one of the best parts of my job is to get to meet those wonderful volunteers and learn their stories. And I get to stay with them. I don't get to just, I'm not done after I sign you up. Yeah. We do background checks on everybody just so we make sure that everyone is safe to go in and work with folks. And then we celebrate our volunteers. I get to go in with them and I might check out what fun stuff you're doing, to enjoy a day with you and see what's happening. We party every year. We have a big old bash to say thanks for your good work.
Wonderful.
And I like to stay involved, and I've really enjoyed that aspect of getting to know people. All of my volunteers bring something unique to the table.
One of my favorite volunteering projects is providing music in nursing homes. I love to do that. It's very fulfilling because music has a way of bringing people around to connecting with one another. And I've told multiple stories about how when you go into a nursing home and play an old hymn, and a person may just seem like they're not interacting and they're not participating, but when you sing a song that brings them back to a memory, they just sing every word enthusiastically. So that's music is a great way to volunteer as well.
It is, and we are hoping to add more spots as we go so that menu gets bigger. Yes. And if you are in that under 55 category, please volunteer anyway. Call me. I'll try to help you find a spot. I can't sign you up. I can't run a background screen on you, but what I can do is try to help you, direct you to those people that you need to speak with in the organizations here in Mills County.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And I know the majority of people younger than that don't have a lot of time. It just just sheer economics.
It's
They
hard.
have to work, and they have children or high school kids in that age group too, and you're just running, keeping up with the kids' activities and different things. So, but there are some people out there in that age group that do have the time. And so, yes, we would encourage them to get a hold of Volunteer Iowa.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, we've talked a lot about the volunteer side of this, but how would a nonprofit organization or other organization sign up to get involved in the volunteer project?
I work with nonprofit entities, governmental entities, libraries, cities, schools. Then we also work with medical facilities, so nursing homes, hospitals are the basic organizations that we can serve with this AmeriCorps Senior Project. They just need to contact me, give me a call, email me. I would love to come and talk to you about how you use volunteers in your organization. I think some places are feeling a little overwhelmed about adding increasing a volunteer program. Maybe they're saying, I don't have time to manage this, right? I'm busy. I don't have time to manage. We can try to recruit you a volunteer manager. Maybe there's some very organized person out there who would like to organize those volunteers. So it doesn't always have to be you. So it's just an opportunity for us to talk and think outside the box a little bit.
Exactly. That makes me think too that people who are past the age of retirement, maybe the skills and knowledge that they gained in their career history can also translate into their volunteerism.
I think it's a great transfer because those skills, if you are an organizer and have practiced that skill all your life, to organize volunteers isn't an overwhelming task for you. So, I think there's some great experience out there. So if an organization is at all interested in learning more, call me, email me, and I would love to meet with you. There's no obligation. We just talk.
Let's talk real quick, if you don't mind. Provide your contact information.
I will.
Here, let's start with your email address.
My email address is Sheri Bowen. My name is SHERI Bowen, BOWEN, at Volunteer Iowa. That's all one word, and Iowa is spelled out, .org.
Okay, Sheri.Bowen at volunteeriowa.org.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Do you want to give your phone number now?
I do.
Okay.
712-521-8132.
One more time.
712-521-8132.
Thank you. Yeah, so you can get a hold of Sheri on that email. You can get a hold of Sheri on that phone number if you have an interest in volunteering. And if you don't know if you have an interest in volunteering, give her a call and let her explore that possibility with you. Maybe you're not going to do it now. Maybe they're going to pick it up later, but make that connection with Sheri.
I would love to talk to you. And calling me, reaching out to me does not obligate you to anything. I promise. I won't nag you for the next 6 months. But I would love to get a chance to answer questions. And I'm open to any suggestions on where I could present. If there are groups of 55 or better folks out there that I'm missing, I would love to be your presenter at a next meeting or a club group or your coffee.
Yes, that's fabulous.
To spread the word out there and increase opportunities for volunteerism.
Yes, and you will never regret getting involved.
I don't think so.
Never regret getting involved. It gives a sense of purpose. It gives a sense of community and a sense of connection, not only on an individual basis with other people, but collectively as groups. So yes, volunteerism, it really can really enhance the quality of life for all of the area, the whole community. So
yes, it does.
I just love that. And I love that you are so passionate about it, Sheri. I love that you care and you see the difference that volunteerism is making for the organizations, for the volunteers, and for the community. So appreciate that so much.
Well, I'm really delighted to have this conversation with you today and to be able to share this information. I'm hoping someone out there who needs a little connection or
Yes.
is willing to give a little bit of time. I know people sometimes don't want to lock themselves in. I don't want to be somewhere every Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
Sure.
You don't have to be.
You can
You
be
just
sporadic.
don't have to be.
Yeah.
We can do some one and done projects. You can set your own time. I have one volunteer who calls every week and says, "This is the day I'm going to come this week."
Okay.
It works beautifully. We
Yes.
just have to find the right fit, and I know the right fit is there.
Yes, yes. And I think the one thing that we want to say is everyone is welcome.
Absolutely.
Everyone is encouraged.
Everyone has something to bring to the table.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, thank you, Sheri. I am so pleased to be with you today, and thank you for sharing this story. This is fabulous. I'm excited that we're getting this information out there to people who may not have known.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you again for what you do and what you've always done in the community. You are part of the glue that holds the community together. And thank you for that. And being a multi-generational Mills County resident, you are also a cornerstone of this area. So thank you.
Well, thank you for that.
Yes, yes. And it was great to see you today.
Uh,
And I look.
I'm going to give you a
yes,
how's that?
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining us today on Mills County Roots. We've been talking to Sheri Bowen with Volunteer Iowa, and we will see you tomorrow.